morning, you guys, and welcome back. We've been talking for the last couple of weeks about the fruit of the Spirit. Do you guys remember what the fruit of the Spirit is? Well, the fruit of the Spirit is what comes out of us when God is inside of us. We looked at a couple of them so far, like love, joy, peace, patience. But this week, we're going to talk about kindness. How do we find out what kindness is? Where would we look? Well, did you know that God is kind? Well, if we want to know what kindness is, we need to look at God. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate for you what God's kindness looks like. So for the purposes of this, I am going to be God the Father. I just want to make sure that you don't think that I'm God the Father. I'm only pretending for educational purposes. I'm God the Father. And this is us. We're an empty cup. We used to be full. We used to have God inside of us. But you know what we did? We told God, we don't want you around anymore. So we threw you away. We threw God away. And now we're empty. But we want to be full again. How can we be full? Can a cup fill itself? Well, let's try. I'm going to put this here. Okay, cup, fill yourself. How come this isn't working? Oh, a cup can't fill itself? Someone else will have to fill the cup? God is going to have to fill our cup. So this is what God's kindness looks like. When we were empty, when we told God to get lost, you know what God did? He took Jesus. Jesus is how God's kindness gets into us. Jesus is like this picture that God used. And you know what's inside of this? Inside of this is water. And the water is the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is God's kindness inside of us. And this is what God did. When we were sinners, when we couldn't fill our own cup, what God did is he filled us up with Jesus, with the Holy Spirit. And he put the Holy Spirit inside of us. And he filled us up all the way to the top. But do you know what he did? Once he got to the top, he didn't stop. He just kept pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring some more and pouring some more. He keeps pouring, and he keeps putting God's kindness inside of us. He keeps putting the Holy Spirit inside of us. He drenches us. He just keeps pouring and pouring and pouring. Why did God do this? Was it because we're such good cups? No, we weren't. He did it just because. He did it because of his mercy. So I have a question. Why did God do this? Why did he show us kindness? Why did he fill our cup? Was it because we were good cups? Well, actually, it wasn't because of that. God did it just because of his mercy, just because he loves us. You see, sometimes the best kindness is when you show kindness to people who are unkind. And that's the kind of kindness that God showed us. But he wants us, we have one more question. There is something he wants us to do with this kindness. Do you know what it is? Well, you'll have to go downstairs to find out. Oh, wait, we can't because we're not at church. So you'll have to go and find out with your family by following the Family Challenge discussion guide, which you can find on pacificunionchurch.org/church-small, or there's a link to it in the description of this video. But find out why God poured his kindness into us and how he wants us to show kindness to others. And then we'll see you guys back here next week. Take care, and God bless you.